What's up, players? Thanks for checking out this video. In this one I'm going to be talking about the legend himself, Cayde motherfucking 6. The reason why is because he's a hot topic right now and he's going to be in Destiny 2. So I thought, you know what? I just wanted to give you guys some info that could be new to you, and who knows? It also might be in Destiny 2 because a place was actually cut from Destiny where he was actually involved in before he was an EXO. Anyways, before I get into this video, I just want to quickly announce that I am giving away a Nintendo Switch, as you guys just heard in the box. There is a Nintendo Switch in there. All you gotta do to enter is just simply leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, freaking subscribe. And also make sure you hit that bell, because I am going to be choosing the winner that actually hits the bell and is notified by my subscriptions. I'm not just going to be choosing just one random Joe. I'm going to be choosing someone that's actually notified by me and is actually interested in seeing my uploads. I'm going to be giving this away maybe 2 weeks from now to a month. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be giving this away for sure, but no more than a month, I want to say. So yeah, make sure you guys keep that in mind. Anyways, let's get into this interesting info about Cayde 6. Once again, hopefully it's something new to y'all. Check out this hat swap trick before I get into this. It's pretty cool. Serious mode, engaged. Alright, now, I just wanted to first start this off. I don't know why I got these on, can't read. Put this on with the biography of Cayde 6. Cayde is a cunning hunter with years of experience in staying alive in the wilds. But fighting a war isn't his strong suit. I'm not sure the shoot them all to death strategy is going to be enough. And this was stated from Ghost. Like most EXO, Cayde remembers little about his past before the collapse. However, he remembers enough to provide substantial information. He admits the order is out of sync. Cayde used to be a human soldier with a large debt over his head. When he is approached by Clovis Bray to have his debt removed, the job offer itself isn't stated, but what Cayde remembers next is coming to a place called Europa, where he was converted into an EXO. Okay, now this was actually stated in his journal, guys. I'm just going to make this simple, straight to the point for y'all. I'm not going to make this a really long video. I will make another video, however, talking about Cayde's lover. There's a bunch of conspiracies on Cayde's lover being the stranger, Iriana number 6, or Maya. If you guys know the answers to this, feel free to leave it in the comments. It's greatly appreciated. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. I'm pretty sure I do know the answer, who his lover was. Of course, he loved Maya, but I don't know if he knew she was a lesbian, so I don't know exactly how that was going to work out for him. But anyways, let's get back into this. Okay, so in Cayde's journal here, I'll go ahead and start right here. Floating in the black. I've been listening to nothing but my heart knocking for over 12 hours. Low on air, I promised myself this job is the last. Promised myself this time I mean it. I feel the hull vibration, the station's thin metal skin. The airlock pump hisses, long waits over. Now him speaking like that alone goes to show that he was a human when he was writing in the journal at this very moment. He was describing how he could hear his heart beating, he was low on air. I mean, you guys get the point. Of course he was a human at this time. But there's even more proof coming up. Anyways, time to go work. I'll spare you the gory details. Afterwards, fuming Clovis Bray sends me a bill for the hull damage. My fault, the target put a blast wall between us. My fault, things went wrong and we had to let our rifles do the talking. I tear the packet open, tattered pieces of the envelope drip to the floor. Surprise, it's not just a bill, there's a job offer tucked in. Seems old Bray's been looking for someone like me, willing to forgive my debt, and not just for the orbital station. All of it. Suddenly, I ain't so mad anymore. Now, this is where he describes the place that he went before he actually turned into an EXO and got rebooted. Here it goes, guys. This was actually cut content from Destiny. It's pretty interesting. More than likely, this will be in Destiny 2. Anyways, Saturn? No, someplace else. Someplace colder. This moon has been almost completely converted. A sarcophagus of ice and iron. Stone towers rung around with glaciers. Rooted deep within a heart of snow. I came here, flesh and bone. Gave everything to the ice, started over. Rebooted. As you guys just heard me say, reading directly from Cayde's journal, he came there flesh and bone. Now that's pretty freaking crazy, and I have a huge feeling that this will be in Destiny 2. Let me go ahead and read this place out loud to you guys in the Destinypedia. Okay, as you guys can see here, Europa is one of the moons in orbit of the planet Jupiter. The planet's outer layer is made up mostly of ice, and once supported a thriving human colony, which was lost during the collapse. Now abandoned cities, buried in ice, are all that remain. One of the legends of the Nine states that they originate from either Europa, a moon of Jupiter, or Titan, a moon of Saturn. Brother Vance claimed that Osiris met with the Nine on Europa, but it wasn't the right time. Now that was in quotes. For some reason, it just wasn't the right time. Now this could be hinting the right time will be in Destiny 2. Then again, it could be hinting that this place just will never exist in the Destiny franchise, which I highly doubt. Highly doubt. Because there's going to be a lot more involvement with all the characters in Destiny 2. Especially Cayde 6. I mean, you guys see the hype with them already. As you guys can see here down below in the trivia though, in late 2013, Europa was a major location planned for the comet that would eventually become the Taken King. Along with the European Dead Zone, the area was never completed and was later dropped from the expansion in March 2014. It seems that they decided to do this because of the Dreadnought, as you can see, when Bungie decided to focus more on the Dreadnought. It is still mentioned in the game, however, as noted above in Vance's quotes, and also in the Grimoire. So, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm pretty daggone sure this is going to be a place in Destiny 2, and it's going to be freaking awesome if it is. I mean, as you guys can see within the screenshots I was showing you guys while I was reading it, that place looks amazing. I don't know exactly who was the artist that drew up that place of Europa, but it looks phenomenal. Either way, I have a feeling it's going to look similar to that concept art that I showed you guys. Probably not down to the T, but it is going to be icy all around, as you guys heard me describing the place. More than likely, we're going to get more of a sentimental side when we get there with Cayde 6, I have a feeling. Maybe we meet up there with Cayde himself. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I just have a huge feeling that's going to be a part, once again, of Destiny 2. I know I repeated myself a lot right there, but I'm guessing it. I'm calling it right freaking now. Because Destiny 2 is right around the freaking corner. Might as well. Now, I just want to throw a bit more info out to you guys about Cayde. Because there's something pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys know of him. His name is Andal Brask. Now, he was actually a pretty good friend of Cayde's, and he did something called a Vanguard Dare, and he ended up getting taken out by Taniks. But before I get into that, I just want to go back to his biography, and I'll slowly get into that info with you guys. Okay, so I just left off, he went to Europa, and he got converted into an Exo. After that, he remembers being assigned as a security officer to the Ishtar Collective, where his job was to look after Dr. Maya Sundarish. Now that is the person I was talking to you guys about, who Cayde's secret lover is. Because as you guys know, if you guys don't, there's a secret location with Cayde, and he talks about a girl that he once loved. And this was a girl that he did have a huge crush on, but pretty much she showed no attention to him. And also, she's a lesbian. I don't know if Cayde knew that or not, but yeah, he had a big crush on her. As you guys can see here in the next part of the biography, it says, though he wished to get to know her better, she barely noticed him. Afterwards, he remembers being restrained by a shadowy creature on a destroyed world, followed by another memory which he describes as not his own. Very odd. If you guys once again have any more info that you want to fill in down below in the comments, feel free, because I'm going to be doing a lot more informative videos of Cayde 6, because I think a lot of people want to know more about him, because he's going to be a very popular character in Destiny 2. I know he's already a pretty popular character, but there's going to be a lot more involvement with him. And I just, figured why not inform people of Cayde 6, because there's a lot of reading about him, but not a lot of, actual info inside the game. Okay, so up next I'm going to get to Andal Brask, talk a little bit about him, and then I'm just going to wrap it up there. And once again, who do you guys think Cayde's lover really is? It's a huge mystery on Destiny, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts, and why do you think it? If you guys know anyways. If you guys don't, well then, hey, don't even comment. It's alright. Okay, so I just mentioned he had a memory which he describes as not his own. Don't know exactly what kind of memory that was. Anyways, let me get into this next part here. Cayde 6 was once a daring and adventurous guardian, so of course he couldn't say no to a challenge. Not even the notorious Vanguard dare. Now this is how his buddy Andal Brask had passed away. You can actually see what he looks like right here. And in case you guys don't know where this is from the Arms and Armaments Field Guide book. Anyways, Cayde 6 had lost a bet to his immense regret. And what the bet was actually over is unknown. But Cayde took over as the Hunter Vanguard when his predecessor and close friend, Andal Brask, was murdered by the fallen mercenary Tanix the Scarred. Now, Cayde wasn't always in charge like you see him at that table. It used to be Andal Brask. So it's kind of some interesting info right there. Though Cayde serves, pretty well in his position that he's at, he yearns to return to the field, in particular having his eyes set on the mythical Vault of Glass. That is about all the info that I'm going to be bringing you guys. I just want to throw this info to you all, just in case you guys didn't know, Cayde 6 was once a human. And surprisingly enough, not a lot of people actually know that info, and I thought it would be, some interesting info to provide to y'all. Anyways, hopefully you guys found this video enjoyable. I'm wrapping it up here. Once again, I'm going to be making some more informative videos of Cayde 6, so stay tuned for those. I'm out of here though. Thanks for watching and listening. Peace.